Gabriel, President and CEO of MicroOS Technology. This is my contact information.
Final Draft is a built-in word processor that allows you to create letters for patients. You can do mail merge for one patient or a group of patients. For example, let's say if you want to do like a return to school letter or return to work letter, or maybe writing a letter to challenge an insurance claim, you can use all of that with the built-in word processor. How is Final Draft is different from like any popular brand name out there, like Microsoft Word or anything like that. The only difference is it's a simple word processor. It can allow you to do mail merge where taking the data into inside Medisoft. So you don't have to export the data out to a spreadsheet or to database. It will let you do it built into the software. So let's see how that works. So this is the icon. It says edit patient and notes final draft. So when I click on that, it opens the program Final Draft, which is you will see here all the icons that you're normally familiar with. So this is means new, opening an existing, uh, uh, save as, print, preview, print, cut, copy, paste, alignment, all the different alignment. This is like a wizard to do the mail merge, and this is the other thing it has. It has a medical dictionary built in it, which is you're not gonna find in a standard word processor. This is help and exit. This is different shapes or forms where you can make boxes or you can make different colors so you can make a form look pretty. You can open this. If you open this while you are in a patient, so let's say I am in this patient account right here, and if I open the word processor, so it automatically opens the last letter I wrote for this patient. So anything that you type in here, if you do Control T as in time, it gives you a timestamp, and you can just type whatever you want. Or you can just copy and paste from maybe something else you had done in the past in Word. So I can copy it here, and if I save this, the next time I get into this patient, I click on the word processor, I get to see the same letter that I wrote for that patient. Of course, you can always open it from here. Uh, you can always open it from here, just like a regular note that you done. So that's a simple use. Now, what big of a deal is this? If you have not been intrigued by any of this, the beauty here, I can make a template and able to use it over and over again, and it will fill in all the blanks. Let me show you. The system comes with over 100 samples. So if I go here and I click on samples, so this is all the samples that it comes with. It's always easier to start with a sample than to try to do everything from scratch. So let's say I want to do an attorney report. So I started with here, I hit open. So anytime you see a pound with the red, that means that's a field coming from your Medisoft. So you go and type your letter. So let's say my letter started like that, or maybe my letter started with what I had before. So let's say here I'm pasting what I had in my clipboard. Okay. So here to whom okay, and how now I want to change this to the patient name. So instead of this, I'm going to remove this and I want to put the patient name. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to either push F5 on my keyboard or insert. And over here, I can insert a field, I can insert a picture, or I can insert a stamp date or time from the system. So let's say I'm going to insert a field here, and I want to take the name of the patient. So I'm going to look. So this is patient. So this is all the tables that it can access. So this is almost all the table inside Medisoft. And when you see something called system, that will be like a date or time. But this is all the, this is patient information, uh, patient custom screen. You can create your own custom screen where you can have field that doesn't normally this does not exist in Medisoft. And this is case custom screen, and this is your normal case. So if you want to get like maybe the accident date, or maybe the when the patient was hospitalized, or when the patient was disabled, so you can access it like that. For this purpose here, I just want to go to the patient, and I want to go for patient full name, or maybe patient last first name, or okay. So let's say I'll go here and I said patient first name and last name. So I'm gonna push F here, first name. Then I'm gonna put a space, and I'm gonna do it again, field, and I'm going to take patient, and I'm gonna go down to last name. So I have patient first name, last name, and you continue. You got the idea here. And when you save this, so now I want to save this as a template for everybody to use it from now on. So if I do file save as, and now I'm going to make this a template so I can use it over and over again. So I'm going to call it letter. Okay, and I'm gonna hit save. Okay, and hit save again. So how to use this? So from now on, when you want to use this, let me get out of this and get out of this. So if I am going to start with a blank letter, I'm going to maximize my screen. I'm going to hit insert. Now I'm going to insert the template. This is my letter that I just did, and who I want to write it to. I want to write it to Dwight. Now, because the information could come from different cases, it gives you access to what case you want to use it for. So let's say I want to use it for the accident for the back pain. And now I'm going to hit insert, and voila, it has. Now, one of the type of field is called fill-in. Fill-in, where something that you don't have stored inside Medisoft, but you wanted to type it, maybe the name of the school, because you want to write a letter for the return to school, and you don't have the name of the school inside the patient demographic, so you can have it here where you can just type. This is the file name, so I'm just gonna do lag 1 2 3 4. Then I'm gonna hit replace, so it replaced the fill-in with the number that I typed. And if it exists somewhere else, it will stop you again, so you can have multiple stops, and that's it. So this is how to create. So use your imagination, start with the samples. I'm going to show you one more thing where maybe I want to write a letter to all of my patients, because maybe I want to pull out of an insurance company, or I want to tell them something about their health, or if you have an EMR, probably something about their health is better to do it with EMR. But if you don't have an EMR, that will be the second best thing. So you see this here? It's called Letter Wizard. So first you start with the template. So I'm going to go here and say template, and let's say I want to do the same exact one I was doing before. Then I'm going to hit next. It's going to ask me, do you want to do it for the last case? So you remember how a patient can have multiple case? It asks you if the information comes from a case, you want to use the last one, or you want to use the first one, or you want to choose. So let's say I'm going to select. I'm going to use the last case for patients. So I'm going to go with the default. And over here, you can pick and choose which range of patient you want. I can filter here. Maybe I want to filter for the patient with a billing code with a specific field, maybe collection, or maybe cash patient, or maybe a Medicare patient. So if you are using the billing code, so billing code is usually used for reporting, and you have other field here that you can filter with.
So I'm not gonna pick that. I'm just gonna pick and choose from my own. So you can hold your control button and you can just pick and choose the one you want, or you can do a range of which ones you want. So let's say I picked all of this patient here. I'm gonna go to next now. Over here it's telling me that it picked 11 patient, and now I'm gonna hit preview, and voila, here's the letter. The only difference is it's not gonna fill in the blank. You remember that fill in the blank? That will not work in this here. It's not gonna prompt you. So here there's the information is coming. You see how the name of the patient keeps changing. See, and so I think this is really powerful. Use it, automate your practice, try to make those things automated so you're not spinning your wheel doing the same thing over and over again. I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you so much.